to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Holmgren is out there with Saric, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for Houston, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now, Giddey.
Get there.
The pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Saric, no good. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Porter kicks to Green. Back to Porter. Over Giddey. Porter, no luck. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And he can't get the first one.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Porter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Smith.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up 13 points a game, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Holmgren with the steal. Saric passes to Holmgren. Over Şengün. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Detroit.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
Now, here's Porter. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Porter passes to Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining hot. You look at the Grizzlies. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Thunder, probably doing exactly what they hoped. Took some time to develop from a chemistry standpoint, but now it seems like they've got it firing on all cylinders.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Williams. That shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Porter with the steal. Another miss by Houston.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Feeds to Holmgren. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
A unique type of player, Chet, with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man. Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 10th in steals, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Thunder on D. Takes the three.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Şengün. The kick out to Porter. From the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His 2nd foul, and we're not even out of the 1st quarter.
And the Rockets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Okashevsky's checked in for Dario Saric.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Washington. Şengün finds Green. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Rockets trail by 6. Washington with it. Pass to Green. Now, here's Şengün. Can they get it? And it's Washington missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Giddey. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
And here is Giddey. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Josh Christopher in for Green. Stolen by Washington. And it's Houston on the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's George. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. They grab their own miss. Passes to Pokusevski. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets trail. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Tate. 9 points last game. Now, Washington. Pass to Christopher for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the pass to Williams. Now, here's Holmgren. He's tightly guarded. Man, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Rockets with possession here. Washington with it. Pass to Tate. It's tipped.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
The 17-footer. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
Well, he adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Now, here is Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Garuba the pass to Washington. Here's Garuba. 6 to shoot. Tate kicks to Washington. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Washington. Passes it to Christopher. And here is Tate. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Martin trying to free himself up. Christopher, no good. Holmgren the pass to Mann. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Christopher. At the elbow, Martin. Houston moving it around. Tate against Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Mann gets the bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Washington passes to Christopher. Back to Washington. Trying to end the drought. And he lays it up and in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the score by Houston. Williams passes to Dort. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 5. Tate the pass to Christopher. From deep. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Here's Mann. The 19-foot shot, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. The front court is Tate and Smith. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Williams. Got a hand on it. Right now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Po Kushevsky. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Garuba. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Rockets trail by 7. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
And here is Dort following Jalen Green's 3. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Rockets now. And here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Dort.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Rockets trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Free throw drop for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Giddey. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Outside, Green. There's the pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. And it's Green missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here's Giddey. Outside, Dort. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Saric checked in for Holmgren. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Saric. Right side, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Passes it to Giddey. Back to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Saric. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. On the wing, Porter. From the corner. No good, shot missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. And stolen by Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Latrey drills the 3-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Now here's Giddey. Over in the corner, Dort. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Clock is at 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Porter, bounce pass. Green finds Smith. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the inside. Here's Williams. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Not a lot of resistance
on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Smith against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Green. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
Out left to the wing. Here's Joe, guarded by Porter. Williams kicks to Dort. Fires the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. And now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Joe can't get it to go. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Porter passes to Martin. Here's Christopher. Now here is Martin. Kicks it to Porter. Good D by Williams.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mann's checked in. No luck that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Thunder leading by 5. Look at that. What a finish with the reverse dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Şengün finds Washington. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And for Houston, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Christopher, the pass to Martin. And there's the pass to Şengün. Just 4 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. Well, Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. Second free throw, no good. Got a piece of it. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Tate. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Tate's only got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Man passes to Joe. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Martin. Pokusevski can't hit. Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Williams. Here's Saric. Tate with the rebound. Wide open look. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
1:46 left in the first half of the game. Saric passes to Pokusevski. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Pokusevski's got 6 points.
And this is good for Poku, being able to take contact and still get the job done.
.130 left to play here in the second quarter. Up top, Washington. Outside, Martin. And they call an illegal screen here.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Stolen by Washington. In the corner, it's Martin. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. .58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tate. Here's Joe. It's picked off. To the middle. To the right side. It's Martin on the wing. And so Houston again turning it over. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Giddey's checked in. The Thunder leading by 8. Inside. Stolen by Washington. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Tate. Banked in off the glass. Tate's only got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Washington. Six to shoot. Here's Mann. The layup off target.
Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Thunder, Kenny, how'd you see it?
We have to recognize their bench players. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra food is huge.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And we've got second-half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So the Thunder 5 right now. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Dario Saric is out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Baseline try. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Houston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Thunder leading by 5. Now Giddey passes it to Williams. Launches it. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green kicks to Porter. He's guarded by Williams. The dish now to Green. The kick out to Porter. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got 5.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
To the middle. There's Williams. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Green. Giddey against Porter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Porter for the tie. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. He's got 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 4. Porter passes to Green. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Şengün, another miss by Houston.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
The Rockets again can't hit. Giddey with it. Now Green defending. That's tipped. The pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Williams. Sharge with it. Back to Williams. Lots of room. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Rockets trail by 8. Porter with it. He has 5. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's. Dort against Smith. Dort misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. Nails the wide open jump shot. Green's got 12 points in the game. The Thunder leading by 6. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Clearly a foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Sharge outside. Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here is Porter. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
Rockets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Free throw drops for Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Tate, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. It's Dort on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Tate kicks to Porter. And he overshot that one, missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Tate finds Smith. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So for the Rockets, Garuba's checked in, and it's Josh Christopher in for Porter. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Garuba. Christopher. Rebound by Williams.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Holmgren with it, working on Tate. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Now, here's Tate. 5 points in the game. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back. Here's Christopher, defended by Dort. Offensive rebound. Here's Garuba.
Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Martin's checked in for the Rockets. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 6. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Mann, guarded by Green. Williams dishes to Holmgren. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Christopher. And here is Tate. Now the pass to Christopher. Green with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. There's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Green. He's got 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. Good on both. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Williams kicks to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded closely. Mann can't hit. And here they come. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now the feed to Williams. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And for Houston, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him. Go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Christopher. Here's Green. Six on the shot clock. Over to the wing. A shot by Tate with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Passes it to Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. He's guarded closely. The shot that time not on target. Rockets trail by 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. And the Rockets with possession here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. Pass to Christopher. Goes back up. He lays it in. Christopher's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the defender went for it. The pump fake from Dort got him out of position, and he draws a shooting foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Dort.
Luguentz Dort, just the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
All three throws good from George. Outside, Green, and the pass to Smith. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Martin is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Christopher in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Holmgren. Can't connect from short range. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren. He misses the free throw. Tate, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. Good on the second free throw. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
First one falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Rockets shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Martin. Pass to Tate. To the wing right side. Şengün kicks to Martin. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 7. On the wing, Giddey. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Martin, the pass to Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good. Şengün hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Unable to get that one. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Back to Porter. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. Now, here's Şengün. Not a lot of room. Here's Tate. The Rockets with another miss. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Thunder lead by 7. Outside, Martin. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Tate. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. That three off the mark. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Porter, bounce pass. Smith right side. Back to Green. Passes it to Şengün. And it's blocked. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Green. Houston moving it around. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Giddey. The shot from the low post is good. Giddey's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter finds Green. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the basket is good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Thunder leading by 7. Williams with the ball. Up top, Giddey. Back to Williams. It's up a 3. A shot off that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Smith. Now here's Green. From downtown, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And so here is Houston, following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Here's Şengün. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 7. Williams with a clean look. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Throws it up high, and then Smith with the dunk.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Giddey. Count the basket. And the Thunder lead by 7.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Porter passes to Şengün. Out to the right wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Green.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Shoot 2. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Rockets trail by 7. Porter passes to Green. Smith right side. Back to Porter. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Porter. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Cloak loose. Outside, Green. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Thunder leading by 7. Now here's Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Giddey. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over in the corner, Green looking to get back on track here. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Rockets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Porter, no luck.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
The pass to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. And it's Giddey in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Porter. Passes it to Smith. Got a piece of it. The Thunder leading by 8. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 10. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Giddey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Porter passes to Smith. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Thunder shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Rockets trail by 10. Outside, Porter goes up the baseline. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Giddey. To the inside, 13 feet away. Saric, that's good. Saric has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Saric.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Smith. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Porter against Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. A steal. Porter, no luck. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Top of the key, Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go that time. And it's Houston the other way. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Saric. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.